Joining us right now, right here on stage, our dream director, Phillip Palmer, PP, and marketing manager for Dark Spirits at J. Nephew, Tamika West. Right now, right here on stage. Tamika, good to have you.
Thank you.
So good to have you.
Winford, how are you?
PP, blessed love, sir. All right, so let's talk about the state of readiness, PP, for this big weekend in Negril. Where are you now? How ready are you for next week?
We are very ready. We are always ready. And this year, we are very excited, as any groom would be when he knows he has to consummate the marriage, right? So we are ready, right, Tamika?
That's right.
And
well.
as you know, over the past 7 years, the weekend has always been good. But we are very excited this year because the weekend is going to be special. And I will impress the word special.
Okay.
It's Appleton Special Dream Weekend. The rum is back and the rum rules.
All right, so what can you tell us about the projections for in terms of patronage and so on in the grid?
Well, of course, you know, it has been the ultimate definition of what is an incremental change, especially from the diaspora markets.
Okay.
This year, however, with the rum being back, we are getting that same projection, but even our local patrons who maybe had dwindled off in some of the years. We have had this discussion a lot to say that, okay, it's more of an international festival now because of, you know, all the international patrons, that the increasing numbers that have been coming here every year. But this year, maybe it's the infusion of the rum, maybe it's the infusion of all the... Listen, local is exciting. The buzz is off the chain locally. The online sales, ridiculous as usual. The early birds, as you know, a lot of persons, they swoop onto it as soon as they go out online. They have been on the clock. And, you know, the local sales, even around the early birds, again, like we would have found that 4 years ago, whenever we would put out the early birds, it would go not even one day. And then over the last 2 years, we realized, okay, it would be like 3 days before the early birds have been done. But now, again, one day, boom. You know?
So, Miss West, you may not be called Miss anymore. Next week, you'll be Mrs.
Of course.
And that works for us. That works for me.
How ready are you to consummate this next week? What's your activation for this? What are you going to do for us?
Well, without giving anything really away, Winford, I can certainly say with much confidence that the rum will certainly rule Negril. We've been ruling the summer consistently as we've been leading up to Dream Weekend. So certainly we will be unveiling all that is of our great grandeur for our patrons coming down to join us. We are very excited about the partnership, and I've said in previous discussions that, you know, it's such a great synergy of the two organizations coming together between Appleton Special as well as with the Dream Entertainment team, because you have two strong Jamaican brands coming together for one major entertainment product that is coming from Branded Jamaica. So it's definitely a 360 activation. Have lots to look forward to as far as something as simple as selfie sticks that we'll be giving away to our patrons when they get their Wi-Fi engagement into the party. So we know that right now the digital space we live, our consumers, our target consumers live in the digital space. So come down to Appleton Special Dream Weekend and not have to worry about your phone not being able to post your hot outfit for daydreams because the system is overrun. We have Wi-Fi services being provided. We have amazing cocktails courtesy of not only Appleton Special, but also a wider suite of J. Wray Nephew brands, such as Wray Nephew White Overproof Rum, such as Sky Vodka, Magnum as well, and the list goes on. So we have quite a bit to offer to our consumers.
What support are you getting from the local stakeholders?
I see the look on your face because you know our story. The hotel industry could do more, just to put things in context, right? Persons will, just the optics and just by listening to it, you'll hear, oh, the band being 200 US or 20,000 Jamaican dollars. And they're saying, hey, that's a lot of money to be partying. But think of it, it's 10 parties, you know?
Okay.
20,000 divided by 10, that's on average $2,000 per party. That's a deal. That's less than with 20 drink, US dollars. With drink and half of the events are food inclusive as well.
Okay.
So that's ridiculous. So when you think of the average price for a hotel, There are hotel rooms between Lucy and Negril. You're talking about 7,000 rooms. And the average price, go to any all-inclusive hotel, click on it, and try to tell me if you can get a room for the night for lower than $250 US. The average room is $300 US. So I'm saying all of that to say the cost of going into 10 events is much cheaper than the cost of just one night at a hotel. And yet still we're not getting the support.
All right, quickly now, the community.
Right.
The small players.
Right.
In Negril, in and around the community.
The restaurants, the small man, the vendors
and so on.
they are still being incorporated.
And they're benefiting, right?
Yes, the Negril Events Committee, obviously there have to be some order, because what I have been finding over the years is that there have been a full migration of vendors from Kingston who would come down, descend upon Negril. And apart from it, creating a little bit more of a congestion to the traffic and all of that. It has to be monitored. Okay. So the police will be doing their job. The Negril Events Committee, they have a call-in that you can get certified to be an official vendor to manage the amount of numbers on the strip, and also to make sure that the local community of Negril benefits.
Ms. West?
I don't think at this stage we can even stress even further how much of an exciting experience this will be. If you're a newcomer, if you're a returning patron to the Dream experience or to the Negril experience, there is a lot to still be excited about, and we are already seeing the traction on social media. We're hearing the buzz in the streets. We're getting the feedback at the events that we're doing, as I said, in our lead-up activations. So come out, we have great offers as far as our drink compliment. We have a great experience for you to attend on 7 Mile of beautiful beach, to come and check out some of the best that Jamaica has to offer. Not only our local entertainers, but also our international entertainers. Taz's Angels is, I don't know if you've ever heard of the BBLU, but if you don't know about it, definitely check out the hashtag on the internet. But it's worth being, these are some amazing young ladies with significant social media following. Check them out. They will be there with us at Appleton Special, Wet and Wild, Extreme Wet and Wild. We're also going to be having, closing out the weekend, the man, the maven, Mr. Machel Montano, the soca music extraordinaire, and it's his first time in Negril. So there's so much to experience, all for a band that is currently costing on average, $2,000 per party? Yes. It is worth the experience. Great drinks. Definitely cannot continue to speak anymore about drinking responsibly. It is such an important thing to stress. One
other note, we'll be having shuttles on this Friday and Saturday of the weekend from Kingston, Mandeville, Ocho Rios, Montego Bay to Dream. So for persons who cannot afford a hotel room for $300 US per night, they can come down for their favorite event for the day and return. And that is courtesy of Appleton, and that is courtesy of Dream. Okay, so log on to the website, www.jamaicadreamweekend.com, and get all the information. Listen to the radio, and of course, Winford and Onstage will have some more information.
Of course.
Oh yes, right, always have here on stage. Just go to our pages in social media, and we have it. All of what you want to know. And there you have it. A truly international festival now this weekend in Negril. The Dream Weekend. What else can we tell you? Except to just get on down to Negril next weekend. And we'll be there. All right, stay with us. Still to come right here on stage.
I think that I found.
Omi joins those who have given Jamaicans a lot to be proud of this Emancipendence season. He'll be here live and exclusive. And when two controversial Jamaican stars come together, something is brewing. Aishana and Shabada. They'll be here, plus an internet sensation set to make his debut appearance at Dream. We'll be back.
Because I think that I found myself a cheerleader.
So the promoters didn't want to record you and those things? Nobody want to have anything to do with you?
No.
And is it that they're perceiving that you are homosexual?
That, weird, a bunch of other words, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.